Hello, my name is Carx82, and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. Just kind of doing some things here. I am working towards the emitter here. We take a look at this. So I need some brass rods, Certus quartz. I have found a Certus quartz vein. So I completed the Certus quartz, and that opened up like a collection thing. So this is the quartzite vein. It wasn't far from my tetrahedrite, so I will go finish that. And that opened up two quests here. So we got our emitter and a sensor, two more components, crafting components. And so I'm working on the emitter. And if we look at this, it needs brass rods, and to get the brass, I'm using my zinc, which I get from the sphalerite, which we found earlier. I'm just gonna macerate it all down, I think. I don't think I'm gonna smelt it all quite yet, because if we, can't remember how it was. Right, so the sphalerites, an electrolyzer to sphalerite, you can get a tiny pile of gallium, which is a tiny little, that's such a small amount. So I don't want to, and you get zinc and sulfur from it. So zinc and sulfur, and then a tiny chance of gallium. So I don't want to just smelt all this, because I won't be able to electrolyze it if needed. Alright, and what else are we doing? Right, so this is my silken tofu I got from my centrifuge. I put the wet tofu in and got silken tofu out of it. So we got about a stack and a half almost. But for the firm tofu, which is I kind of need for all the different foods that I want to eventually make. But basically zinc ingots, some copper, gets us brass. Now, here is the brass rods. I don't know if I need all this brass, but might as well just make some while we're here. And also, while we're doing this, I think this is also a thing. Yeah, Cobalt Brass. See, this is first you need to make brass out of zinc, only found in small ores or centrifuge, byproduct from tin or tetrahedrite. It doesn't say you can get it from sphalerite, which is probably the easiest way to get it. What does the tetrahedrite? How do we get zinc from that? So it does say it's a byproduct. So crushed ends. Alright, so you throw it through a thermal centrifuge, you can get zinc out of it. But yeah, just smelting sphalerite dust gets you a whole ingot. But yeah, it might be to get these 5 zinc dusts. Maybe I will. That would be 45. No, you get 2 from it, I think. If I put, yeah, see, I can put the crushed. I don't even have to wash it. I could wash it if I wanted, but I don't think I'm going to. I do have the thermal centrifuge. Let me throw this down. Since I'm using a bunch of these machines all now, I'm gonna throw some in there. Why don't I throw this down? And I didn't think about this. But if I throw this in here, I might be able to just use it normally. Even though this needs 2 amps, I think with a battery in it, it might pull one from here kind of thing and then use one here. Well, actually now, what am I talking about? I don't even need a battery now because I have a battery buffer. So let's just kind of see how this works. Alright, so that goes in there. It's not pulling from there, so it's going to be pulling from this. And obviously, if it's pulling 2... Yep, there it goes. So it's pulling 2 amps. So draining all the other stuff that's running at once. It's too much for my 4 batteries, as we can see. And my one little turbine here. So I thought it was actually going to pull from this before it did the other ones. Interesting. Well, it's probably pulling from this and then it's being refilled. That's probably what's happening. And that's why it's draining so much. So there is the tiny pile of zinc, and then obviously the tetrahedrite we can just smelt down if we want. But this is a very power-hungry machine. For sure. Right, and I'm going to need a canner to get that out. I have come to the conclusion. So, yeah. Alright, anyway, let me cut and finish the... I need a couple circuits for this, and then we'll finish this quest and see where that takes us. Alright, I got the things for the circuit, but I was just looking out my window as I was waiting, and I noticed the slime jumping up and down, trying to get over here, and my wall is doing its job, so kind of stoked about that. I want to make like the entrance a little bit bigger, maybe put a roof and do something a little more cooler with it, but overall I'm kind of happy with the whole thing. And I still haven't expanded over this way. I do want to make a bridge out to that side. But haven't done that yet. And I also want to get some concrete going, because if you do concrete paths, you can walk faster on them. So I thought that would be kind of cool. Maybe have this made out of concrete. But yeah, just kind of things for the future. But anyway, so here are circuits, and there is the emitter. Nice. So let's take a look at this. Steve's cart stuff. Oh, I got eight motors in there though. That's cool. Definitely like that. Because I use so many of these in all these machines. The Steve's carts haven't quite got there yet. Because don't you need like, if I want to do like a tree farm, don't you need like a bunch of diamonds and stuff? I don't remember. No, maybe not. Could have sworn you need like Galgadorian or something like that. Or reinforced, was it? Looks like you need a, yeah. So this is, I haven't got around to it. And you need a blast furnace for it, it looks like. But yeah, that might be an option to do a tree farm with. I kind of want to do a forestry tree farm. Haven't done that in a long time. Anyway, so okay, so that didn't open up anything else. I'm wondering if I have to do this one as well. Let's see what the sensor has. Oh, this is pretty. All right, so this is just. Oh, that's easy enough. Although, let's see. Need to make Is there any? Probably I can. I wonder if I can extrude these. I don't know. There's an easier way, or just is the like just using a smelter. Is that like the best way to do that? I definitely need to. I need to get the like so I can assemble these better. I think there may be a way to get fluids out of the. I can't remember the name of it. And something. I remember seeing something. Oh, what are all these? Oh, radioactive. Is that why? I can't remember what the name of it was. It was like a gun or something. You could. I thought it said you could take out fluids from inputs. Anyway. So one of those, it's that. I am gonna get some resistors, I think. Yeah, I think those are a pretty good use of coins, to be honest. Because man, are those annoying to make. Alright, so what did we need? I needed some more of this. I need another brass rod, don't I? Which is a bit annoying because it's going to give me just 2 little extra. I wonder if there's any other uses for those brass rods. Or can I get... No, probably... I was wondering if I could macerate them down again. Interesting. Brass gear. Small brass gear. So is it... Brass is what's... Yeah, brass is giving the... Anyway, let's not worry about that too much. I just hate having 2 small dust for no reason. Actually, we'll just throw it in there. What was it? Like that, and then one of these on the end? Yep. Alright. So I was hoping that would open up a bit more. Maybe I have to do the refined glue for these circuits. Although we can get a miner digging, or instead of you, or carry 17 by 17 fortune bonus. Let's see. Relatively easy to make. Maybe we'll check that out. I don't know how to power it though. Well, I guess I could throw a battery in it, right? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I think a battery would work, right? If we threw a small battery in the miner? I don't know, let's check that out. I'm assuming it just outputs to a thing. Anyway. So I really want to get this taken care of. This quest is kind of bugging me. So to get these fluid refined cell, or the empty cells, I need a fluid a canning machine, I think it is. Fluid canner. Can never remember which one it is. Not canning. Canner. Yeah, basic fluid canner. So yeah, let me get the stuff for this and we will be back. Alright, we got all the parts. These pumps are so annoying to make. I think it's because of the tin rotors, and the rubber is annoying, and the bronze pipe's annoying, but anyway. So there is the fluid canner. Need that back. Now, got enough of this tetrahedrite for this, but I'm going to move you over, I think. Apparently, I got an achievement. So we'll put that there. Thermal centrifuge there. Put that in there. And then this can just be smelted, right? Yeah. I don't think I plan on doing anything with that. Alright, so fluid canner. Let's do... Still gotta get the water out of that. I don't know how to get rid of that, to be honest. So I think this just goes like... I think there's... No, it'll just go back and... I don't know, we'll see. So we'll auto output this to the right. There we go. And then if I do it like this, it'll empty it into the thing, and if I do that, so it goes both ways. Alright, but there is that. Do I want empty cells? This is 10. Yeah, might as well. Alright, so here is the good circuit boards require wooden pulp and refined glue. Oh, that's right, because I need... I'm thinking about it. In order to get the circuit assembler, I need to get MV circuits. Does that work? Just type in MV circuit? Nope. Do I need a dash in it? MV tier is what it's saying. So I wonder which, probably this one, I'm guessing. Yeah, this looks like the easiest. You don't need a circuit assembler to make it. Alright, so this is kind of similar. Although this needs a chemical reactor and all sorts of stuff. Alright, so it requires wooden pulp and refined glue to make phenolic circuit boards. Now, the only... I would like to make them in this, but it's kind of annoying. I can't get it in. I could pipe it in. I think. Although I could put a pump on top. Maybe that's what I'll do. If I put a pump on top and then a tank, I could put stuff in the tank and it'll pull it in. Because now we're kind of going a little farther than I was planning on with these circuits. I don't know, let's check it out. So wood pulp. Throw a couple in here. I forget what it is. Macerator. Let me throw some of these away. Clear out my inventory a bit here. Lots of torches and glass tubes. I mean, torches are okay, but I have tons of them. Alright, so there is the wood pulp. Oh, how do I make these? Oh, is this glue? Alright, so glue and assembler. Yeah, see the problem is if I put this in the assembler, it only uses one. It uses 36. And one of these is like 1,000, so I could make a bunch. I need 4. I mean, it's only wood pulp and this. I could probably figure out a way to use it all up. But the question is getting it in. I should. The easiest would be to build another assembler. Have one dedicated to rubber and then one for whatever kind of like fluid canning stuff I need. So why don't I just go ahead and let me go ahead and build that, I think. It's going to take me a little while, but I know it'll just make things a lot easier, I think. So why don't I just go ahead and, although I need a lot of rubber sheets for this. This is 2 rubber each, unless I get a fluid solidifier or an extruder. So many things I need to build. I'm trying to do this in the most efficient way. So, alright, so if I want an assembly machine, I need to get better plates, rubber plates. And to get rubber plates, I either need an extruder, which will extrude the because right now I'm doing that recipe, wherever it is. Anyway, yeah, so I'm using 2 to get 1 plate, but if I use the extruder, it's 1 to 1. But the only problem is I don't really have a way to get rubber plates or rubber bars yet. Where is the... Yeah, I don't have a way to get rubber bars. And so I think a fluid solidifier should be the next thing I do. Let's take a look at that really quick. Ugh, 2 more pumps. Alright, I gotta just go ahead and do this. So let me cut and we'll come back when I have the stuff ready for it. Alright, that actually wasn't too bad. I'm getting pretty fast at crafting all this stuff. I did kind of drain my batteries a bit using the thermal centrifuge, so that thing definitely drains power quite fast. So I'm having to kind of like chill out a bit because this thing, as we can see, I'm not producing enough steam, and I kind of know that. So, all right, but the fluid solidifier, which unfortunately didn't complete a quest. I thought that would have been a quest somewhere. Oh well. So let's see. So I kind of want it next to this, but I want. Let's see. I guess I don't need this one right here. Although I kind of wanted it next to that. Yeah. Why don't I move this? So we'll put the, for now, we'll just kind of put that up there, I guess. We will put the wire mill there. That one will go there, and then we'll, there's nothing in this, right? Nope. And then the fluid solidifier will go there. Now if I want we'll use this. If I want the plates, so if I want to make another assembly machine, I need 6, so I need 12 of these. So I need, how about we do, I can find, we'll do 18 of these. So we'll put that in there, and then I will turn it so it outputs to the left. It should go in here, hopefully. Luckily, these continue to produce steam, even though they're not technically on. Alright, and yep, there we go. So that's going in there, and then we can get our things out. And I can even get ingots out if I want, with the ingot mold, and gears if whatever needed. So I definitely like that. So yeah, I don't have to use 2 ingots per rubber sheet, and I had no way to get the rubber out of this anyway. So when I was done with these ingots, or the rubber bars, I had no way to get them back without the fluid solidifier. Alright, but I guess I will because the good circuit board, I guess I should say, you need the assembler. So I really need to get this, and I can use this assembler to make, okay, that's not gonna work, 8,000 recipes, the regular circuit boards as well. So instead of doing it this way, or not that, yeah, instead of using that recipe, I can use that recipe with the glue. Alright, but this one is going to take some time to craft, I believe, because the robot arms. Alright, but let me cut and we will be back. I think I have everything here. Could be wrong. Right, there's the robot arms. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that definitely takes a lot of stuff, but I think it's worth it. Let's see. I'm gonna move this over. Put that there. What does this have? 2. Alright, technically that should be a 4x, because if I have these 3 machines running, this one could set on fire, so I should probably want to go ahead and do that. Let's just be smart about this. Because last thing I want is a fire to start and me not notice, and then it causes everything to explode, and then that makes even more stuff explode, and yeah. So we'll just kind of replace these wires as we go. Alright. Put that away. What do we got over here? Yeah, I probably need some more. I need to look into that other boiler as well. Alright, so the assembly machine and the fluid canner. Now if we do Let's see. Fluid output to the right. We do like the 1. That should put that in there, yep. And then the circuit boards. It's been so long, I've almost forgotten what I was doing. Right, the phenolic circuit boards, which is the refined glue with just a wood pulp and a circuit. And I may just borrow you. And this only uses a tiny little amount of glue, so I'm going to do a bunch. I don't know if there's anything else that I need. Why don't I just go ahead and empty these both in there. Glue is really easy to make, so I'm not overly concerned about it. I wonder if I could... Now I'm just thinking here. Where is... the tank? I do that up top. Do this. Yep, that'll put that in there. And then I can just break that and not worry about it. Alright, so there is the phenolic circuit boards. Alright, so we got got the water out of those. Finally. It's been bugging me for a while. Alright, so the phenolic circuit boards. Does it need the... yeah. Now gold. Do I even have... don't have a ton of gold. May need to run down there and get... what do I need? I need 32 and I have 8. So I need 12. I need like 6 more. Yeah, let me get that really quick. And we got the gold wire, so the last thing we have to make is gold wires. Now, is there an easier way to make... alright, so yeah, we're not quite there yet. Iron chloride or sodium persulfate. Some gold foil, so that's kind of the cheaper recipe. But for now, we are stuck using this one. Let's just go ahead, combine that, and I think, yep, there we go. So gold foil, you get 4 per gold wire. So this is actually 32 foil, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, you can get 4 from 1 plate, which is, so it's 1 ingot. It's 1 ingot for 4. Okay, so these are actually the same. Yeah, because this is 4 ingots worth and this is 4 ingots worth. So I'm just going to take the wires. I think. I don't know what I'm going to use the foils for yet. Alright, so we completed that. I thought I would maybe open up... oh, it's probably this one. Okay, so I really got to look into this. Yeah, and see if we can do that, because I really want to work my way up to the circuit assembler. That is definitely a really big goal, just because I can start making easier circuits. Let's see, LB. Is it It's that, right? Yeah, LV tier. So yeah, so instead of, well, that's the same actually. It just needs a little less wire. But yeah, anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. So next episode we will continue progressing. I think I want to get to this advanced boiler as well, possibly. I haven't decided. Oh, yeah, I guess we need that. So because I keep kind of running out of steam here. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. So thanks for watching and have a good one.